Hi, my name's John. Welcome to another Sunday night nightcap. As you can see, I'm in that part of the workshop where the plasma cutter is. Spent a lot of time last week, me and a lad called Lee, converting this table from a 2 foot square to a 2x4. I did put a video up earlier in the week, but I'll probably show a little bit of that later on. In tonight's video, I machined some horrible plastic perspex bar, cut it to length and put some threads in. I'll show how I do that. I also make a little die block for a friend for sizing 2 bullets. I'll show you some of that. Steve comes and does a draw for the engineer's black book from last week. Get a fetcher. There's a what?
Good boy, good lad. Stefan Brever.
Stefan Brever. Right, Steve, that was great. All you have to do, send me an email with your name and I'll get that posted off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. I'm going to do another giveaway this week. It's going to be for a little Imperial Banggood DTI dial test indicator. I did a review on these a while ago and I did raffle them and nobody claimed it, so it's up again. There's nothing the matter with them. Perfectly adequate for the sort of work that we do, or at least that I do. If you want to take part in the draw, all you have to do is send me an email. The email needs to contain your name, your full name, like John Mills, not just John. That's my email address up there. The name goes into the bucket and either Stig or me or Debs or somebody, you pick it out. If your name's picked out, it'll be posted off to you anywhere in the world, completely free of charge. I mean, I'm not going to use that, it'll just lie here, so I might as well give it away. If you win it and you don't want it, give it to somebody that can use it. That's what it's all about. Anyway, certainly worth winning. Last weekend I was away with Richard to a water pumping station. I've been there before. They've got a big beam engine and I put some film of the beam engine up. This time I get quite a lot of film of the gas engine, big twin cylinder gas engine. And I also get a look behind the scenes. I managed to go down underneath the floor where the pumps are running and all the water was spewing out and gurgling. I'm sure you'll find that interesting because you'll get a chance to go down there. So I put quite a bit of that in. I've got a job to do here, like a sort of a favour job for a friend who does me stickers for us, channel stickers. What he needs is a sort of acrylic rod cutting into 4-inch lengths and drilling and tapping 6mm on each end. I believe it's for a cake stand. That's quite a few to do, so I'm going to set up a jig to do them with. First thing is to square the end of the bar up. I don't know what this stuff machines like. I've machined plastics before, but never an acrylic. It's like a cheapy plastic this. I was showing the machine it slow, which is what I'm doing. Right, so we've got one end squared off. Put a parting tool in and just set the parting tool up square to the end of the workpiece simply by doing that. Actually wants a bit more taken off there, it's got a little nasty piece on it. Right, so we need 4-inch lengths off that. Right, the plan is set that parting off tool to the end of the bar, tighten the chuck up, then using the DRO and go along the upper 4 inches. That's 4 inches there. So it's 4 inches from there to that end of the tool, so that's going to cut off a 4-inch piece. I'll measure and make sure it is 4 inches. I'm going to lock off the cross slide. Then I'm going to bring the tailstock in until it touches that, and that's going to act as a stop. Just make sure that's fully home. Until that touches there, and that's going to act as a stop for each length. So I'll part this one off. It's just a simple case. Pull that out and it just touches there. Part that one off, and that's going to be exactly the same length as the last one. I don't know if a little bit of lubricant to help this or not. I'll just be putting it dry. I've machined nylon before, nylon 66, and that machine's nice. This is very, very brittle. I don't know what it's going to be like trying to drill it and put threads into it. It's actually snapping off the last little bit. Right, the next operation, unfortunately, I'm going to have to reface the end of each one because it has left a little clip on where it's broken off. So we'll reface that, just like that, and then drill it 5mm for a depth of 20. I'm running this at 1000 RPM, it seems to be doing alright. That's 20mm. Geez, I haven't got too many of these to do. And of course each one's got to be tapped. Right, you don't want to sit and watch me do 20 of these, so I'll go straight in and try and put the 6mm tap into there now. I'm using a spiral cut tap just to make sure that the chips clear from the hole, which they are there. You can see them coming out. So it's clearing the swarf by itself. With an ordinary tap, that swarf wouldn't come out, it would jam up and damage the threads. I know it because I've already just done it. tap just pulls itself in there quite happily. You can actually see through the plastic, you can see when it gets down to full depth, that's just there. Powers itself out as well, no problem. Got the hang of doing these now, just as well, because there's only another 2 or 3 to do. Quite some time ago I made this little adapter for my battery angle grinder for sharpening tungstens. I've got different size adapters there for different size tungstens, and up to now I've just been using basically a cut off disc. You're not supposed to grind on the side of a cut off disc. Now this weekend in the post this turned up. I don't know who sent it, there was no correspondence with it, and it's like basically all it said was a cheap Chinese diamond wheel, which should be a lot safer than what I've been using. So I'll give it a try and see what sort of effect it has on the tungsten. Put a nice point on, I'll get a little bit closer. Obviously you still need to wear eye protection when you're doing this sort of work. And that really is putting a nice point on, nice and sharp, you get a good arc strike from that. I don't know how long the disc will last, but it doesn't seem to be having any detrimental effect on it. Detrimental is not a bad word. I normally only sharp one in the tungsten, then you can have the colour on to know what sort of tungsten it is. Next weekend I'm going to Doncaster with Mick and Bob. We're going to the Model Engineering Exhibition. I go every year. So if you see us there and you want to come and say hello, by all means come and say hello and shake my hand. It will be an absolute pleasure to meet you. And I'm sure Bob feels exactly the same way.